So, what about what we call the path of love? Because I guess that's actually a path of doing. That's a path of effort in one way, and then in another way, it's like not.
Yeah, well, I guess what I would say in terms of the path of love is it really builds right onto what I was just saying. The path of surrender to the divine is sort of because as I see it, the goal is for me to be in continuous worship of that which I love.
Right.
And the way that I'm in continual worship of that which I love is by being a vehicle for her. So what the divine wants to pass through me, whether I understand it or not, whether it's kind of personally what I want or not, is not the point. The point is I want to show my love for divinity, express my gratitude for being by being available to her in whatever form she wants. So, I mean, I really ultimately, I was on a Jnāna path. So it was a path of wisdom. It was a path of penetrating insight. It was a path of seeing through the facades of the separate self to the one, to the wholeness.
Mm-hmm.
But more than that, I was on a Bhakti path. I mean, I got into this because I was in love with my teacher. I was in love with the path. I was in love with God. And it was the love that was always the energy that kept me going through some very, very difficult times, but I just kept doing it because I was doing it for what I loved. And so I don't think you can progress very far on the path unless you're driven by love. It's hard for me to imagine, intellectual curiosity would never, I don't believe, hold enough power to kind of keep you persistently on the path. Ultimately it's the love. And Ramana Maharshi,
Mm-hmm.
in the Advaita tradition, always talked about how in the end the Jnāna path and the Bhakti path, which is the wisdom path and the love path, they need to become one, because the Bhakti needs to realize that they are that which they're in love with, and the Jnāna needs to fall in love with the true self.
Right. Yeah.
And so, one path may be your doorway in versus the other, but in the end, there's a merging, and they need to become one.
Right. So thinking that they're separate at all is just not useful. Don't
Love and wisdom, you mean?
Effort, no effort, love.
They're separate at one level, but to me, the way to think about it is, well, having a preference between them is useless. In manifestation, things manifest this moment this way, that moment the other way, but we're available. I always say the ultimate stance is availability. I'm available. I'm available to make effort. I'm available to not make effort. I'm available for the path of wisdom. I'm available for the path of love. Every moment will dictate how my availability manifests, but I'm available.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to when we can all meet with you and have a great conversation.
I'm very much looking forward to meeting with people, and I would love to engage in dialogue.
Thanks. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Thank you so much, Connie. Thank you.
Okay.